Welcome to the Summon the Screen Squad. Like always, I'm Vinny.
I'm Flex Cavana.
And
And on this episode, we're talking about this movie, little small independent movie. Was released when? In 1984? Prior to me
Mahoney.
it was a
prior
great year.
prior to me even being birthed. Great year. Police Academy, starring America's darling Steve Gutenberg.
Kim Cattrall. Oh,
Mm.
Good
Kim,
movie.
that's right. Kim Cattrall
Mhm.
is in it.
Yeah.
Young Kim Cattrall, like in like Big
Kim
Trouble in Little
Cattrall.
China. Big Trouble in Little China, Kim Cattrall.
Mannequin.
Mannequin. That's right.
Mhm.
Sex in the City.
No, that was before.
Gross.
Sex in the City, she's like 90. She's like 90 in that movie, in that show.
It looks good for 90.
I'd smash.
She was,
All right, relax.
yeah, you probably would. Now too.
Bro, yeah, don't. She's still pretty.
She is.
I mean, she's not ageless. I mean, she's not like,
She not see. It's funny because in Big Trouble in Little China,
Nobody.
she in Big Trouble in Little
Nobody.
China, she looked fine, right? Now she looks she looks like Lopan.
Relax. No, she doesn't.
that's messed up. Did you
that's
see
nice.
how did you see How I Met Your Father?
No.
So there you go. She's
Why-
she's the one telling the story.
So there you go.
Cool. Good for you.
I mean, all five
You
of
want
us saw it.
you want to cook?
Did you watch
Okay,
a Red
come on.
Robin commercial? Well,
No.
there you go.
Right. Oh, there you go. That's
There
what
you
you get. That's what you get. That's what you get. Yeah. So Police Academy came out in 1984. It's an
Did you
eight.
see
It's
a-
a def.
Did you see
It's
that video I sent you? Sorry.
Which one?
No, I'm a little to the side. Go, look to your right. Look a little bit up and right.
No, I know where you're at. I'm just not talking to you right now. I'm just trying to harness.
Here's the
harness-
story.
Yeah.
Of a man named Brady.
No. So Police Academy.
I feel like I'm
Um,
Alice.
All right, cool. So no, Police Academy came out in the 80s. It's 100% an 80s movie. It's one of those, isn't it one of the ones that started that whole trend where it's like obviously there was a lot of sex comedies, but this is like a different, because it's not a sex comedy, but it is a comedy, and there is not that much sex in it. There is sex, but not it's not based off of that. It's I don't know how to explain it.
Not gratuitous.
No, it's not gratuitous, and it's I don't know how to explain it.
It's not raunchy.
Yeah, it's
No.
not super raunchy. No, it's not super raunchy. It has, but it's definitely of the 80s. It's
Well,
definitely
the director didn't want to make
Yeah.
it raunchy because the original script was super raunchy, but he didn't
Yeah.
want to make it like that.
You don't need another Porky's,
What? Yeah, damn it.
Yeah.
I was gonna mention Porky's.
right? You don't need another Porky's.
Actually,
but-
we all need a Porky's.
But you had a
Turkey sandwich.
yeah. But you definitely have like the thing is, this movie has good comedy. Still, it's like it's of course it's like 80s comedy, but I think it's still funny. You have Steve Gutenberg being the Goot, right?
Gutenbergian. Yeah,
Yeah,
Gutenbergian.
he's the Goots, man. Like he could do no wrong in the 80s,
That's true.
right? He was
Still can't
just
do no wrong.
cranking out
Yeah,
bangers.
hit after hit. You got this one
Police Academy,
or two
Police Academy 2,
or three. 2 men and a 3 men and a baby.
2 men and 3 ladies. It's the wrong movie. You saw the wrong
All
one.
right, relax. What about Short Circuit? Come on.
Short Circuit,
The first one, not the other one
not the one with Fisher
with the-
Stevens.
with the late great Fisher Stevens.
He's still alive.
I mean, dead to me.
Yeah, I don't believe
But-
you.
That's where you
No,
base your comedy from.
I worship that man. I have pictures of him on my wall, surrounded by candles. Is that too much?
Candles. A little bit.
And
Am I considered obsessed? I don't know.
yeah, there's something wrong with you. No, but you get Police Academy.
that man is everyone.
It's an interesting movie. The movie revolves around a city that is low on police officers. So they start trying to bring in anyone who wants to be a police officer. So this is like that band of misfits that become police officers, and their captain, which is led by Mahoney, played by Steve Gutenberg. Right? It literally is a band of people who would normally wouldn't be cops.
Yeah.
Other than Gutenberg or Michael Winslow,
Hmm.
Someone else in the movie without looking at the.
What did you just say? Other than who? Michael Winslow and Gutenberg.
Yep.
What about him?
Name somebody else that's not Kim Control.
Hi-
Bubba Smith.
Hightower.
That's right.
Bubba Smith.
Yeah.
Colts from the Colts.
Dwight D. Eisenhower. No.
I don't know his name, but I already forgot.
Who?
The guy who plays, because I've seen him in other movies. The guy who plays the captain, Captain Lassard.
Mhm.
Oh, what's his name from Punky Brewster?
Yeah,
he
from,
from
that's
Punky
right.
Brewster?
He's from
That's
from
right.
from Punky Brewster. George Gaines. George Gaines.
George Gaines.
Yeah.
Long list of credits, by the way.
Yep. What did he do after this?
Classically trained. By the way, that's my favorite scene in the movie.
Which one?
The podium.
The podium scene.
Yeah.
I could not stop laughing. He did so
It's-
good in the other
it's
face.
still- I'm telling you,
next slide. Yeah.
that's the thing. This is movie. This is one of those movies. It's just all
G.W.
about,
Bailey, come on.
you have a lot of pranks in this movie. Like they're just a lot of stuff that happens. You have who else is in it? The Bobcat's not until the sequels,
No,
right?
like 4.
Bobcat's in the sequels.
Yeah, he's not. It's just Lab Patrol.
Yeah,
no,
4.
the one first, three.
Then
he's
you
in-
you also have the guy from Revenge of the Nerds, right? And is that this one? Yeah,
Who that?
the Asian dude. Oh no, that's not. Was he? in
No,
Revenge of the Nerds?
no, he's
That's,
not.
are you
Did
sure?
Did you watch this movie?
Yeah, I've seen this movie a bunch of times, but
No,
I'm
Okay.
kind of,
Yeah, no,
I'm kind
he's not
of.
in
Am
this.
I mistaking him
No.
with the guy from Revenge of the Nerds?
Wow.
Yeah. You mean from 16 Candles?
No, Long Duck Dong.
You mean the guy
No, I
from
don't know.
Indiana Jones?
He's not in this. He's not in this.
Oh,
There are no Asians in this movie.
dude, why am I like right now remembering like a scene with the guy from Revenge of the Nerds?
hmm
Deleted scenes. Look it up, guys. Cutting room floor.
All I know is yeah, Callahan.
Yeah.
That's the
Devil's
first thing you go
Rejects,
to.
Callahan.
Yeah, well, no, we already went Gutenberg. I went Winslow.
I already talked about the
Callahan.
main cast. Now I'm talking about everyone else.
Talk
No,
about that Callahan.
but see
Auto
the
parts?
whole that's the whole thing about this movie is that it's about the misfits that couldn't become cops that become cops and all the crazy shenanigans that Mahoney causes in trying to get thrown out. He's just trying to get thrown out of the police academy.
And Mahoney was full pimp in this movie. Like he
100%.
was, like it's like everybody wanted to be Mahoney.
And then he ends up being
Mahoney.
Not as
decent
pimpy
cop.
as the George Martin character. Excuse me, mister. My name is George Martin. I look
That's
at the
wow.
ladies.
That's Antonio Banderas right there.
Yeah.
Weren't they
exactly.
gonna redo this movie? Weren't they gonna remake it at one point?
Uh,
I remember they were gonna reboot it.
I know, like in the late '90s, they did a TV show.
Really?
Yeah, no, I swear I
Yeah.
thought that they were gonna. I swear that they were going to reboot it.
Nah, they can't reboot this movie.
They kind of can, kind of.
Nah.
The
The
problem
way
is
the way
you would
people
have
are
to
with
put
cops
them in-
now, I don't know.
Yeah, see, that's what I remember. I remember reading it. Key and Peele were going to reboot it back in the day.
Never mind. Yeah, you can't do that.
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna do it now, but
No,
they were gonna come in as producers of the movie.
no, they can't. They can't do
You,
this.
you know, they try to act in it. Come on.
Oh, of course, of course.
Oh,
you can't not put yourself in it. Like
That's
Key and
true.
Peele, they think they're probably one of those characters that they grew up watching. They're like, oh, I was in the 80s.
Which one is gonna play Hooks?
Jordan Peele.
Right.
I mean,
Boom. And scene.
I'm gonna go ahead and talk. That's all I gotta do the whole time. And then
I'm
eventually yell.
Did you hear how she came up with that voice? She had
No.
gone in for the audition, and she was supposed to be like afraid of everything. And the night before, Michael Jackson had gone to see her at her performance of Little Shop of Horrors,
Mhm.
and said, "Oh, you were really good. I really liked the show." And that's how she came up with the voice. Look at the girl in the pink. She looks like she's gonna laugh.
There's breaking in all these movies.
I didn't see any dancing.
So, Van Damme was in the background.
Damn it.
Van Damme was in the background for sure.
No.
Yeah, of course he's breaking. You said it was
They got,
breaking.
but see, this movie also introduced us to one of the greatest places on earth.
Canada.
Bar.
The Blue Oyster,
Yeah.
Boy,
where the beer flows like wine,
it's not the beer that's flowing.
and sex is available for everyone. Right, Ozzy?
Oh yeah. Huh? Semen?
Gross.
No.
Uh,
No, the fun.
But that's the thing about this movie is that yeah, of course it's the 80s. They were making fun of. There's a lot of like gay jokes, a lot of jokes just in general at the expense of a lot of people.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
It's because it's the 80s. It was a politically incorrect time. Who cares? It was just like at that time it was funny. Everyone laughed. Right? It's just one of those things. These
Nobody
movies,
was sensitive.
yeah, that's why these movies like you really can't make these movies like they like now. You really can't make them. Right?
You could try, but
It's not the same.
G.W. Bailey, he was really good in this. I really like that character.
He was
Yeah,
such-
he's the one constant in all the movies.
Yeah.
He's the one constant in all the movies. Because obviously Punk but see, he's such a good straight man, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
He's such a good straight man in these movies because he technically isn't a villain, but he's a villain to the rest to the people in the police academy, right?
Mhm.
He's the villain, but he's not. He's a straight up cop, right? He
It's
doesn't
funny
want.
too because you watch the movie and he goes like from straight no accent English, and then all of a sudden
Mhm.
he's like, "And your mama." He does like the southern twang
That's what he gets. Yeah.
because he's from
I
Texas originally.
oh
And
really?
it just comes out all of a sudden.
I forgot. I was watching. I forgot what I was
reckon.
watching where that was happening too. Like a lot. I forgot where you could tell that this person is not classically trained to hold their accents.
It's called the first Lethal Weapon. Mel Gibson had like
Yeah. you know,
real trouble holding that accent.
what accent?
The accent he had at the time.
Metal. That's why if you ever seen It's Always Sunny, when they do the remakes, it's all of a sudden his accent changes throughout the movies, like all the Lethal Weapons they make. Like it starts off with regular American, then all of a sudden, he's talking about we're right now Metal. It just like randomly starts going into the like falling deep into it. No, but I think if you
That feathered hair though.
this is one of those movies. Police Academy is one of those movies that is now lost with the newer generation because the newer generations would never know about this.
All you hear is complaints about it if it were to play on TV right now without the TV edits, so many complaints.
Well, it's not one of those movies that gets played on TV. That's what I'm saying. It's a movie that gets lost. Like if the younger generation like doesn't watch it, this movie's gone, right? But it's one of those movies that when it gets found,
What is it, Coco?
once it gets
To die again.
Remember me.
but once it gets found by the younger generation, people start watching it. You know that this is one of those movies that people this movie's funny. This movie's hilarious. And it's not beating you over the head with the kind of like humor over and over again. Like Michael Winslow at a certain point can get annoying, but they find a balance in this movie where he's not annoying.
Well,
right?
he's-
I don't
he's
mind
not
him
the-
in this movie.
He's not the lead character doing all these things. He's just, but this was his shtick. When he was
Yeah,
in that,
it
when he was
still
in one of the Cheech and
The
Chong
Cheech and
movies.
Chong.
Cheech and Chong.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right, but there's also
Is that next movie?
his stand-up comedy is trash,
Oh yeah, easily.
right? Because it's
There's
all
a-
he relies on is
No.
the voice sounds.
I don't mind it because it's clean. It's good for the family. You can take kids. It's enjoyable for the kids too. I don't mind Michael Winslow. That's what you're going for, anyways. If you
I'd
go see
rather-
Michael Winslow, you
I'd rather
go
watch-
to watch him do sound effects.
Yeah, I mean, but that's not really a stand-up show. It's just like Michael Winslow on a mic, sound effects.
Michael
Nah,
Winslow
I
in the
think he's
recording
good.
studio, live
like him.
on stage.
I've seen his performances. They're on YouTube, guys. Watch them.
There's one stand-up special. That's all he's ever had. That's all he will have.
But he's done like interviews. He did like that Zeppelin.
And
Whole
but it
Lot
was
of
interviews.
Love.
It was interviews for a movie, right? For Police Academy.
4
He was doing the
and
media
5,
tour for Police Academy.
6, and the TV show
Hey, he worked for a long time.
and
Yeah, and then-
Spaceballs.
But see, the
He's in Spaceballs.
that's true. He is in Spaceballs.
Come
They are
on.
jamming our signals. They're jamming our signals.
Yeah.
But yeah, no,
Damn.
but I think this movie should be found again by a lot of people because it's different. It's not something that they would make just like if you watch Scary Movie now, that's a movie that they would never make now, right?
Mm.
But it's like
Which one?
Scary Movie. Did I add a number to the end of it?
No,
So shut up.
I'm just saying, if you can probably remake some of these.
They're
Actually,
gonna
you should-
remake
you
Scary
should-
Movie,
you should
You
erase
can
some
remake
movies.
them. You can.
just not with the same humor.
It's just not going to hit as much because it's.
What are you
just
talking
repeating
about? What
some-
about that Ricky Stenicki movie? Them movie has
Hey,
tons of
that
like
movie is great.
inappropriate humor.
That
That
Well,
movie
that's what
has
I'm
the
saying.
best
You can
soundtrack I've
make
ever
it.
heard.
that is
Jizz
a
Jams,
Shakespeare.
baby.
If
Jizz
you know,
Jams.
if there was ever
Those
a
covers.
if there was ever a Gutenbergian performance, that's it. That's it.
John
Gutenberg.
Cena is this generation
This
Steve
is
Gutenberg.
Yeah.
That's how great that movie is.
But that's what I'm
Zac
saying.
Efron is
Like
this
a movie, you
generation's
have a movie like
fucker.
Stenicki that's really inappropriate, and it has all kinds of like inappropriate jokes.
But you notice it wasn't released in theaters.
Yeah, but you can make them.
Yeah, you can remake them and then release them on Amazon Prime or on Netflix or directly on those things. They just would never be released in theaters.
Ooh, baby, I masturbate
Every day. Yeah, that's I'm telling you, if they released that full album of him singing Jizz
Oh, I'm
Jams,
buying it. I'm totally buying it.
I'm getting the vinyl.
It's gonna go gold.
Yep. It's gonna go cream white.
It'll go Kleenex.
Gross. Disgusting.
It's gonna go double fisting. Yeah, they said double platinum, get it?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, so
William H. Macy.
yeah.
No.
You don't have to kind of explain. If you haven't seen Ricky Stenicki, you should check it out. So it's
Okay,
it's
this
one-
isn't about that movie. Come
It's-
on.
I know
just
it's- I
said
know
it
it's
was
not, but it's-
inappropriate.
I know
is
it's
a
not,
watch.
but
It is a watch.
it's one of the, it's a movie like in the vein of these kind of comedy. I mean, it's not this movie's not that kind of comedy, but
It's so veiny too.
it's in that house, right? It's in the wheelhouse of comedies where like they're just meant to be funny. It's not like there's comedies now that are slapstick that
It's
aren't
got that
funny.
Farrelly feel.
Yeah, before the Farrelly brothers, right? It has it, and it has.
It's
but the
made
thing
by
is
one
it-
of the Farrellys.
and it has heart. Oh, it's Ricky Stenicki, yeah. But Police Academy is
Oh.
it right? No, Police Academy. It's one of those movies that is comedy, not for the sake of being slapstick, but it also has heart, right?
Yeah.
You invest yourself in the characters, especially the fact that Mahoney. I think this is one of those movies that like cemented Gutenberg, right, as being the king of 80s comedies, right? And I'll stand by that because it's Steve Gutenberg. But yeah, it's like this movie has the comedy and has a good story, has great acting, like has different diverse characters that all get their time to shine. That's the thing, that everyone gets a piece of the spotlight in this movie, and that's what is really what's really fun about it. Still, the first one is still the best Police Academy, in my opinion,
No,
And
first
it's
one's
the
great.
only rated R one.
because all the
Yeah.
other ones PG,
Yeah.
80s PG where they show penis.
Yeah, so it's PG-13.
Hey, it's
Or-
it's PG, baby. He said parental guidance in the 80s.
And then I think part 3 has David Spade.
Part 3 is David
Oh,
Spade.
that's right.
Is
Is
he
it 3 or 4? No.
I think it's 3. I'm not 100% sure. Actually.
I
No,
don't know. Hold on.
I
That's
drink, so-
America's sweetheart right there. David Spade.
No, it's Rob Schneider.
No. Everyone knows. It's
Come on,
part
we all-
4. Part 4 has David Spade.
Okay.
Citizens on Patrol. The one you always mention.
The
only one you always
he
mention by
doesn't know.
name. I was like, hey, Citizens on Patrol. You always mention
The-
that one.
the
But yeah,
one
that's the one
with,
with David Spade.
The one with the Lord my God, Bobcat Goldflake.
All right,
Goldflake?
relax.
Oh, Gold plate.
Gold plated.
But
I'm
yeah,
just
no,
talking about his tooth, man.
He trashes those movies, by the way.
Yeah, because he
yeah.
doesn't
Those are
sound
the
like
movies
that.
that made. But those are the movies that made him.
I love how he just goes, people who talk to me, they do the impression in my face and they think I talk that way, and then they're shocked when I don't.
Well,
It's
I'm
like,
rather eloquent when I speak my English. You know?
it's
I kind
it's
of
like
like that voice better than
it's
his
kind
original voice, his real
Yeah.
it's kind
voice.
of like Pat Morita. Like everybody
Mm.
assumes he speaks with the
How dare
thick
you?
accent,
He's
and they're
100%
like,
always Mr. Miyagi. That's his voice. Did you not watch what was that movie that we
Bandai.
just said? What is the movie that we just the one that I completely
Collision Course?
forgot with
Collision Course?
Collision
Yeah.
Course, Crash Bandicoot. Yeah, it's
Well, I'll
The
tell you
one
what,
Mike-
Miyagi was a pimp. That guy was
yeah.
a pimp. That guy was a ladies' man.
Oh yeah, and he did everything humanly possible.
it was the 60s.
No,
That was allowed.
he took every role. He's like, hell yeah, I don't care. What
Yeah.
stereotypes?
You gotta work, you gotta work. You gotta
60s.
work, you gotta work.
I got.
gotta work, you gotta work.
I'm making my people look weird. So what? I don't care. I'm still gonna do it. Make it dope. Give
That
me my
explains that.
ass.
Getting paid, baby.
Yeah,
No, but
I'm
but
just
yeah,
gonna
no,
do it.
but seriously, like, if people get the chance to watch the original Police Academy, I think everyone will be pleasantly surprised at how good it still holds up. I think it's still funny, even
Oh,
though
it's
it's
hilarious.
it's
Still
where
hilarious.
even though we're now there's still you still find yourself laughing at scenes. You still find yourself situationally. It's I think still it should be in contention for like it's in the list of the best comedies ever made.
It's in AFI's 2000.
Yeah.
The list of from 2000, AFI's list of 100 best
I
comedies.
mean,
Okay, you confused for saying it's
okay,
know.
is it
That could be
2000 movies
anything.
or is it 100 movies?
No, 100 movies. Sorry.
It's
The
AFI's
year
2000 list
2000,
of 100
AFI
movies.
released a list of best 100 comedies.
Movies
is
that have
weird
100 in
because,
the title.
Roger Ebert gave it 0 stars.
Well, everyone knows his taste. Don't say
He's-
anything.
He's a dipshit, so it's fine.
There you go. Well, he's
He was,
also dead.
who gives a shit? I mean,
right, take it
dead,
easy,
dead or not.
But
He
he
still-
was the
he still make bad
go-to
choices.
for
Well, they were
Reviews
both
and
go
stuff.
tos. Him and Cisco were
Cisco,
both
yeah.
those guys were both the man when it
Yeah.
came to it. Because if not, you have to read it in the newspaper. Who the fuck wants to read?
Weren't they were well? You, I bang.
not you.
Yeah,
No, no.
You gotta learn before you.
And I can't. No, I'm not doing that no more.
But yeah, no, it's I
Tahiti.
highly recommend watching Police Academy
Yeah.
if you get a chance. It's a great movie, from Gutenberg to Michael Winslow to
Hadn't seen it in years, and I enjoyed it.
and it's one of those movies
Yeah.
that if you come back to it again, and it's still good. It holds up.
And it has a character for everybody. It does,
Mhm.
and you can relate to someone or relate
Mhm.
to know someone that is someone like something, and it gets you. It hooks you in.
Gets you here, man. No,
And the
shut
cockles
up.
and
The
my
cock-
testicles.
Yeah, well, cockles and testicles.
Okay.
On that note,
No.
this has been Vinny.
I guess it's you, yeah, man. Mozzie.
And
We'll see you guys next time.